Hi guys, this is Paramveer. Welcome back. Yesterday, in my previous episode, I have uploaded videos based on some of the things which is necessary to and which will help you to learn English. And I hope you are doing well with those suggestions. Today, I'm going to continue the session which I ended with with wood. Yesterday, I told you the use of wood and it was the use of wood for future. In future we use wood to show different kind of feelings, like love, hate, detest, threat, fear, etc. Today I am going to tell you about another use of wood which is used in past for habitual action of past. Suppose we were habitual of doing something which can be good or which can be bad as well. So here I'm going to tell you about the wood. Remember one thing, that formula of would in future as well as in past, for past sentence as well as for future, would be the same. As I told you, the formula was subject plus would plus verb's first form plus object plus other words. Let me repeat it once again. It was subject plus would plus verb's first form plus object plus other words. So but that those two formulas which is used in different ways have some different words. Like in future you can use tomorrow, the next day, on next Sunday, etc. But now since we are using it for habitual action of past, so we should use past time words like yesterday, some days ago, in summers, during my childhood, in my 10th standard, etc. So let's take some examples of would, how we can use habitual would to show our habitual action of past. In my school days, I would go to school on time. Listen properly, listen carefully. I would go to school on time in my school days. Let's take another example with the school again. I would wake up early in the morning during my school days. I would wake up early in the morning during my school days, because the timing of my school was 8 a.m. so I had to get up at 7 or sometimes 6. But nowadays I get up at 8 or 9. It depends on me, because now I am not that much attached with the schedule, so it depends on me. But during my school days I would get up at 7 or early in the morning. Let's take another example. I would burn crackers when I was a child in Deepavali or in Diwali. I would burn crackers in Diwali. I would burn crackers in Deepavali when I was a child. But nowadays, since I am grown up, so I am no more interested in burning crackers. Next example. I would talk to my friends face to face when I was a child, because those days mobile phones were not available with every person. So during my childhood days I would talk to my friends face to face. I would travel, or I would go to school by bicycle when I was in 10th standard. I would go to school by bicycle when I was in 10th standard. But nowadays I have motorbike or bike to go to some places where I want to go. Another example we can take, he would smoke cigarette. He would smoke cigarette, but nowadays he doesn't do so because he is more health conscious. Another example will be, I would take thumbs up or cold drink some days ago. I would take thumbs up or cold drink some days ago. Since I am more health conscious now, so I gave up my habit, and I take another good habit of taking juices, fruit juices. So here the sentence was, I would take cold drink when some days ago. So this is the use of would for habitual action of past or regular activities of past which I do not do now. Would can be used in another way in present as well. Suppose you want to show your desire and want, you can use would, or you want to request someone, you can also use would. But remember, since it is a question, so you should use would before subject. So here I'm going to show you some example. I'm going to tell you some examples. Suppose you go to your friend's house and your friend asks you for something. He says you, what would you take? What would you take? Or what would you have? Then I will reply, I would take water. I would take just a glass of water and nothing else. In another way, he can also say, would you take some tea or coffee? Would you take some tea or coffee? Now you can realize it is a request. Your friend will say, what would you take? Tea or coffee? Here I would answer, I would take tea or coffee. Suppose we are moving in a train and someone is standing in front of us, then we can request that person. We can say, would you please give me the way? Would you please give me the way? So now with these two examples, I told you that would can also be used to request someone. With the help of would, we should also use please here. Would you please do this? Would you help me? Would you go there? Would you give me your phone? Because I need to call someone right now. Would you help me to get on the bus because my feet hurts? Would you help me to get reservation? Would you help me to get the reservation of the seat in train? So this way we can use would to request someone. And remember this, that the use of would is more polite than the use of should or can. So I told you 3 uses of would. Would can be used in future to show if some feelings are attached with that, with the sentence of future, like love, hate, detest, fear or threat. Another use I told you that would can be used to show the habitual action of past or habits of past which you have given up now. Or you can also say that would can be used to replace used to. Used to is another form of habitual action. Used to. So would, which I am going to tell you in my next or upcoming sessions. So remember guys, try to watch this video as many times as possible. You know, the repetition of anything, whether you are listening or reading or watching, it helps you to gain a lot of knowledge. and your mind has the power to grasp those things. And if your mind has clearly grasped something, then you will it will be more normal for you to utter those words and sentences. So always remember that repetition while reading, while listening, is one of the main, or we can say it is the key to speak English properly. So keep watching my video. That's all for today. Keep watching my video, and if you have not subscribed my channel, do subscribe it and press the bell icon below so that you would get uh, notifications of my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching me. Goodbye, take care, have a great time ahead.